Hello, welcome to your exercise program today. The day's theme is going to be a happy joy dance-like thing, some fun playground activity in sitting. Why? Because one of my most amazing friends brought me an horchata frappe today at work. Horchata. That shows how much I'm learning in Spanish. Of course, those that really speak Spanish are cringing, but I did not pronounce the H. So come up with me in sitting. Let's get to work. Let's go rock it out and have some fun. Remember the goal, the theme? We're just gonna play today. Let's set up nice and tall. Oh, we'll play after I turn down the music for my ears. I worry about vocal strain since I talk all day with two masks on. Two masks. Why? Because I promised my children that if I'm going to be out in public, two masks. So sit up nice and tall. Take your toes, lift them up, and then carefully lower them. Pinky, baby toe, all the way into the big toe. Put pressure on the big toe. I am reseating this toe. This is a bunion toe, so it kind of goes in. So I purposely am lifting it up, putting it as if it was a normal toe, and then putting pressure on it so I could feel it, feel like the muscles working, let it feel where it should be placed. And then let's lift up our arches, belly into spine, whatever parts you're just ignoring while you're sitting, lift them up. My kids are a little hyped up today apparently on popcorn and I don't know, obviously I'm hooked up on horchata. Oh, that was so good. So we're going to call this your elevator parts. I don't want them to already be mortified about me. Take your shoulders, bring them up to your ears, roll them around behind you and down. Before they sneak forward again, glue them. Some people call those little triangle pieces in the back angel wings, shoulder blades. Try to get them close together. Take your chin now, slide it back in that imaginary table. Ear over shoulder, shoulders over hips. Ready? And now let's smile at each other because it's not a comfortable position until you get used to it. We're going to raise our arms up nice and slowly out to the side, pretending that we are laying in a bank of snow and becoming snow angels. Or like me, I grew up in Southern California on the lowlands, so it's like a sand angel. I did teach a girl, my niece, what a snow angel is because we were in New Mexico one year together. She's from Arizona, but then grew up also in Hawaii. And it snowed in New Mexico, so she thought I was totally freaking out weird. Anyhow, what we're doing is we're gluing down the shoulder blade, or angel wings. We're only going as high as we can control the gluing portion, which is different than the just breathing, put your arms up. Belly into spine. Good, let's bring one arm up now, over to the side. Allow this to stretch out now. No angel wings are necessary to be flat. We want our belly to spine. Rotate so your chest parallel to me. Keep equal weight on both behind areas. Cheeks. And back up. Other arm up and over. Reset to make sure that that hip stays down on the chair. Keep your chest level. Up and over. Isn't this a great song already? Happy days. That's what happens, all of you. Bring me an horchata frappe. I even woke up this morning and said, self, I'm going to eat better. I'm going to refocus. And then my friend, had I been able to jump over the counter, I would have given her a big hug. Let's go one more. Let's inhale way up high and exhale. Good, let's bring one arm forward. So we're not going to add fists today. What I want to do is just close. I just said we're not going to add fists, so I'm going to close your hands. And then I want to fling like magic dust. Forward and backwards. My goal at this point though is to keep my shoulder blades back. Allow a little twist to be working from our stomach muscles. I need to burn off that little bit of horchata frappe. Actually, it was massive and it was amazing. And I'm going to talk about it this whole time. And then when I get off, my kids are going to deal with it. I'd shout out the name of the company, but we've got Mr. and Mrs. YouTube that likes to red card me, so I don't get to shout it out. But I'll shout out my friend's name, Joanna. Yeah, sorry, Johanna. I was trying to get it so pretty, and I made a muck out of it. She says as long as I don't put that H sound in there, it's good enough. And then I struggled and I worked. We're doing well? Let's go side to side now. This time I want to up my hip to kind of practice with my balance as well as to work the side muscles. I'm lifting my heel off the ground. Again, just adding a little bit of a boost so my hips could go somewhere. It's your workout. I almost pretended to say I would have shared my horchata frappe with you, but I wouldn't have, so I'm sorry. But if you want to message me, I'll tell you where it came from. If you live anywhere in Southern California, I think there's 5 in the greater Los Angeles area. Let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go from one side and whoosh. I'm going to spray that fairy dust and whoosh. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? It's very hot under my skylight. I'm taking my ocean water and spraying you because that's who I am today. Spray it back. I do want you all to know if you get me wet, I'm going to cry because I am a bad sport if I lose a game, even with my kids. So let's spray water at each other. Water fight. Water fight. We're going to change in soon. The other hand. I didn't mention, I'm purposely leaning back as far as I can and using my stomach muscles, my trunk rotators, to bring me back up. My chin is staying tucked, kind of, sort of, unless you have that 72-inch screen or 9,000-inch screen. And then you could see that I'm not, but you could also see if you have that big. I'm allowing my grays. I didn't cover them today. And I'm kind of debating. Do I want to look mature and start some gray streaks, some silver? I want to look like I got bedazzled. Let's change sides in 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, grab down and up. I was listening to a podcast about all the dolphins and the whales, and I'm thinking, ooh, when I put my hand back, what if it's a fish if I'm pretending I'm in the ocean? My kids are going to have a long night with me, aren't they? I have about 6 hours before bedtime. Oh, those poor kids. Woo. My work thinks it's cute that I have energy. I'm still new to them. I'm on paycheck number 3. I think when we get to paycheck 5 or 6, they're going to be like, oh, wow, she needs to relax. And you know what's coming into my area? We got the espresso bar coming. But I'm going to stay away from it. So you guys are lucky. But you could always bring me an horchata frappe. Horchata frappe. Okay, let's be a little bit more serious. I'm going to douse you more. You don't look wet enough. We're going to change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your pillow. We're getting a pillow fight. So I guess this is a day of imagination. I'm starting up high and then I'm going to hit you. Start up high. We're working different rotator muscles. of the stomach, belly into spine, parts are lifted off the chair, lift that elevator, shoulders down. If I had my act together, I would be gluing my angel wings, but I also then couldn't reach and get you. This should have been the theme of Burn the Horchata Frappe. My dad used to be so angry with me. If I get stuck in something the whole day, and it's just like this, I'll be talking about this the whole day. The other thing I brought home is a quiche. I don't think you'll be hearing me talk about my vegetable quiche tomorrow. Ooh, unless I smother it with cheese. Nah, the Horchata Frappe. Let's change to the other side. Are you getting whacked? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your pillow the other direction and whack. So chin is tucked in. Stomach muscles are controlling so you're not in an arch of your back. You can rotate further around if rotation is something that you feel comfortable with. You can lift a leg off more of the ground. You can check your balance more. This is where I am. I'm just ready to get you with a pillow. Let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so yesterday, was it playground games yesterday? I can't remember. Anyhow, I challenged you to playground tetherball, and this lady named Roberta, who I thought was my virtual friend, says she beat me. So I'm gonna get her. So ready? Reach back, and then whack your tetherball as far as you can. So today we're doing a lot of rotation, a lot of trunk twists. If you're doing controlled movement, trunk twists, provided your doctor says is fine, or you do not have complete herniated or ruptured discs in your spine, they help strengthen the component. This is different though than if you're standing and carrying a load and you have to move it somewhere. If you keep your feet planted and then you twist your spine, that's how you blow out a disc. Practicing in a controlled environment is safe. Practicing poor body mechanics by keeping your feet in one spot and twisting your spine, not good. I'm ready to fake it the other way and unwind since I beat Roberta. Let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Although I could say, Roberta, squirrel. Roberta, Horchata Frappe is going away from you. I don't know why that irritated my dad to hear it all day. Are you guys annoyed already? Are you thrilled that my friend Joanna came to work? You can shout out to her on the messages on the Facebook. Say thanks a lot, Joanna. Or you can send her your address. Maybe she'll bring you one. She's such a nice person. Oh, for credit, I did share a little with my friend Amy at work, who was super, super nice as well. So Amy got some. Wasn't that nice of me? It sure was. Probably good for all of us, huh? So we have been working for 14 minutes already. That's outstanding. I'm starting to feel in my neck. I hope you're not. So we're going to take a time in 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall. Resituate yourself. Let's bring belly into spine. Parts are lifted. Reach, direct your feet. Pick up the inner arch. Knees are straight forward. Sitting up tall. Let's bring our chin down toward our chest. Hold it there. Feel the stretch. Now take your shoulders and lower them further toward the ground. If it's easier, fingertips go down the ground while you sit up tall. Relax in this position for a minute. I'll count you back up. see if you could bring your chin all the way into your chest bone. And the reason is it kind of cuts off the breathing. I want you to practice breathing in that direction. I want you to feel uncomfortable, but know that you are still safe and that you have control over it. The reason is because if you're wearing masks like I do, there are times when things are scary and you feel like you can't breathe. But you say, no, if I could breathe like this, I could breathe in a mask. Let's lift our head in 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it back up. Allow your brain to like regroup. Sitting up tall, let's bring a ear down to the shoulder. And then take your fingertips, pull it straight down again. Whew, I feel like I burned off some of that energy. Just playing a few games of pillow fight, water fight, tetherball where I won. Keep your ear closer to your shoulder, rotate your head so you're looking about 45 degrees down at a rotation at the ground. Pull your shoulders closer to the floor by using your fingertips if that helps. Fantastic. And coming back up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, regather. The opposite ear down now to the shoulder. Pull your chin back first. Shoulders down. Pull your fingers toward the ground. Feel the stretch on the upper neck. I'm blending. This might be a problem if my hair changes to silver gray. I can't read the time on our clock. I know now the time is looking right at my door behind me, the time. But I am a clock watcher, aren't I, you guys? Even in yoga class, even if I'm not teaching it, I'm watching the clock. That shows not a great yogi practice, huh? And I love yoga, but I'm a clock watcher. Okay, staying ear close to shoulder, rotate your head now so you're gazing about 45 degrees down in front of you at the floor and hold there. Again, reset your posture, lift your elevator. Good. Let's hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Let's get our feet going. Lift your heel, 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 heel. When you're ready, lift your foot. Sit up nice and tall, no movement. We're gonna snap, we're gonna pretend like we're West Side Story. Who cares if you're at the rhythm of the music? Do your own rhythm, right? In other words, I thought my dance braids were turned in. No, we still have a class next week. Sorry, Professor Alvin, if you're watching me. It has nothing to do with rhythm. I actually have incredible sound rhythm. It's the coordination part that I'm losing. And then, unfortunately, our class went online only, which makes it so he can't help me. He can't direct my movements as well as if I saw him in person. Let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's swoop out. So our leg is out to one side, and then we're stretching out. Come back in kind of quickly if your body's ready. Watch your balance though. We're purposely doing moves. Again, just a high, quick thrust dynamic. I have my people that have the movement disorders, the balance problems, possibly the Parkinson's, that feel like the world, like they're going so big of spots, but in reality it's tiny baby moves. So we want to overextend. Think big and fast, but safely, please. All I'm thinking is this is the chair that I stole from my brother. I don't know how old this chair is, but we were little kids. So I'm just thinking, stay upright, stay upright. There's a marble counter right there. Let's see if we can hold it. Belly into spine. Lift your elevator. Oh, yes. Sorry, I saw my hair, but it helped. We're at 20 minutes, you guys. This isn't bad at all, huh? Let's change to 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring a foot back and tap. Forward and backwards. So I should be more at an edge so it's not hurting every time I do it. My hair, I think, has a horchata frappe too. I'm sorry if it's super distracting. My kids laugh because my hair defies gravity, and then they get to their classes to learn about physics and blah, blah, blah. And then they know their mama's hair just does its own thing. Let's change legs in 4, 3, 2, 1. I actually am showing better posture than this outfit is allowing. I've got the bow on my shorts. That was really cute, but not in this outfit. So, anyhow, use better posture than I'm modeling, please. You could probably use an iron too. I always think when I iron, like I sewed a lot of masks. And I pulled out an iron, and every time I pull out my iron, I think of my sweet mother-in-law, because she holds her clothes pristine. And I could always say to her, hey, I was thinking of you. And she's like, did you pull out your iron? So if she's doing this exercise video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. In the dark closet, because I was too lazy to turn on the light, it looked actually pressed for you. Sorry, Mom. Okay, let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna stay up tall, come to the edge of your chair. I am going to hold on to my seat, belly into spine, leaning back. You can lean your upper back into the back of your chair if you feel comfortable, or shoulder, but no matter, shoulders are down, tucked in. When I lean back, I could tell my chair is gonna break. So I'm only partially. And let's see if we can go side to side. If this is too much, do one and then the other, right? It's your own workout. I'm gonna see if I could do this for a few, and then I'm gonna come join those and just step it out in a second. Does this prove that I'm strong and whatever? Probably it proves I'm stupid and had a horchata frappe. The goal of this, though, is not to have a sag in the back, not to fill in the groin, just to be able to control it. Now, the reality is I'm not that far back, and I'm sliding my legs, working more of the hip rotator muscles than the leg lifts that you see people do when they lay down. Let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up nice and tall. Now I'm gonna do some stomach. My hands are at heart center, and I'm gonna go for a twist. Belly into spine, lift your elevator, really pull your shoulders down and back. If you stay looking at me, what you're doing is you're actually kind of doing a massage to your lower neck. That's usually the spot that loses the mobility because it's close to all your ribs. So stay looking at me. Shoulders down. Pull your chin back though, so you get that massage feeling. When I say massage, it's not like those really cool massage therapists that come and, you know, but you're just like it, your blood supply likes it. So if you want to advance this, rock on back with me and then back up. As I go back, I make sure I tuck my chin even more forcibly. I don't let it hang out. This is not good timing to get an injury, right? As we lean back too, we want our lower stomach muscles working more so we're not feeling any of it in our low back. You guys, 24 minutes. Woo, we're rocking this out. We're gonna get done to cooling down shortly though even, so it's even better. So let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying again, nice and tall. Let's get our feet back up, those poor feet. Wiggle, even if you're in shoes. Hopefully you have enough room in your shoes. If not, maybe you need new shoes. Keep yourself parallel, your chest parallel, and let's go side to side. Think about you being like, you getting an itch in your back and you go to a door frame in the middle of the night, because no matter who you want to be awake, they're not. Even if it's an animal that will help scratch the spot on your back. So you have to actually do it yourself. That's the same feeling. I want you to focus side muscles. Side muscles tighten you in and a stretch on the other. Stop before you have any pinching in your spine. I think my hair is calming down finally too. Huh. It's at least not distracting to me. It probably distracts the daylights. Did you know my hair got red carded in a soccer game once? I had to argue that one. Some whiny girls on the other team said my hair was blocking their view during a penalty kick. And the ref was going for it. And I was like, do you really think that I'm doing this on purpose? Do you really think? So anyhow, my hair and I got to stay in the game. And you know what? It did block the view. But I didn't try to do it, so don't be red carding my hair. Red card my bad attitude instead. Okay, let's change in 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, I'm exhausted. Let's bring one foot out, opposite arm, reach all the way back that you can, and come forward. We're doing our final motion. Let's slow it down some. If you want to work your balance a little bit more, lift that foot up and then back down. Watch your chin. I'm staying calmer. I want to work a little bit more on my reach, my lower stomach muscles, opening my chest wall. Are you noticing a difference? I notice when I'm walking through my grocery store that I work at, I'm kind of strutting my stuff now. For a while there, I was looking like that old depressed lady. You know, old no matter what, just haggard. I guess that's the word. Haggard, depressed, lonely. And now I'm like, hey, I got this. Because my chest wall is open more. Let's change the other side in 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was an arm workout too, huh? Bring your other leg forward, sitting up nice and tall. Reach back with that other arm and then forward. And again, we can lift that leg. Most important to me is belly into spine, elevator parts, no matter what, are high up. Your chin is tucked in. I don't know why I do this. I always start on like the good side first, the more coordinated, or the one that isn't as sore today is injured. And then the next side when we flip, I go, well, that was stupid. But it's my problem and not yours, so we're gonna try to even it out. Please leave me comments, questions, what you want me to talk about, to nag you about, to perform. It helps, because some days I waste probably an hour, hour and a half, not just sitting and like staring, but trying to figure out what kind of exercise do I want to do. It is limiting to be in my bathroom, right? Doing it, just like at some point in time it's limiting for you as well. So please, I will take all feedback, requests, and I'll see what we can do and work together to get you something personal. Let's change, because I'm going to die in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, shake them out. Take our arms, bring them palm side up, and then leading with the thumb, bring it down and behind you. I'm also trying to get the backs of my hands up to my forearms to really feel this killer stretch in the wrists that get tight from all the texting and the computers and blah, blah, blah. I don't like doing any of that. I'm sorry. Pull your chest open more. Breathe into the space, belly into spine. Lift your elevator parts, lift your inner arches. Let's hold here and think about pulling our arms away from our shoulders now, as if somebody's grabbing our wrists behind us and kind of yanking them down. Okay, we're holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt like that added a little buzz, a little bit of circulation. Oh, we're repeating. That's awesome. Look at that. 31 minutes. Congratulations, you guys. Sit up tall. Inhale. Bring your arms up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands together, palms touching at your chest center. Push into your palms. Feel a little bit of dynamic stresses and strengthening of your chest. Push the back of your thumbs into your chest bone into your thumbs. Elevators lifted, belly into spine. Chin is back up and over the shoulders. Arches are proud of your feet, and your feet are alive. Take the time. Thank yourself. Thank yourself. Find something, like this song says, happy days. I hope something good happened for you today. If nothing that you think is good yet, hopefully you have more time in the daytime for it. I really, really, really appreciate you. I thank you very much from the bottom of my feet, soles. I was thinking my bottom of my heart, but way deeper than the bottom of my heart. Thank you for giving me use, for giving me something to do with my knowledge, for giving me a community. Thank you. From my open heart to yours, namaste.